Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D. Witchy on Tuesday evening, about 6 o'clock, with a few for tomorrow. I wasn't on YouTube to answer any comments of that as a sort of busy afternoon, and this gadget was giving me trouble, the Wi-Fi, since I turned it off going on holidays. It wasn't working the same. So I was on the phone there to a fellow for 3/4 of an hour, and he showed me a few tricks that I didn't know about. A good lad from Dublin, Harshy lad as well. I got talking to him in the finish, and he'll be subscribing. I was telling him about the channel, very interested. But hopefully it took ages to upload the last couple of leaves, so hopefully now this evening when I go at this upload and correct that, it'll be quicker. Our old friend Ellen Valley is after going in there at a big price too, with a 7 or 8 to 1 or 9 to 1. I couldn't tip him up after the way he ran 2 weeks ago. And another one went through the net there as well today, Mark's Choice, and Shantu CC last night. There were 3 that were on the last time that has won for us. We didn't tip them up the next time. I think that's over 20 now, horses, since I started, that has won next time out that I hadn't tipped up, or won maybe a second run after we tipped it up. So keep an eye on them. I hope some of you might have got Ellen Valley. Well, 2 yet to run tonight. So Chic went out to 7s, it's into 4s I see, and Castle Quarter went out to 9 to 2 and is into 100 to 30. So hopefully we might get a good run for our money there. I'll get the bus passengers tomorrow. There's a few new ones, and I'll get this up as quick as possible. I thought I had a sort of a really strong fancy for tomorrow, but things aren't right for it. I don't think the boxes aren't fully ticked, so we'll let it slide. We'll get it again maybe. These are nice ones. I have a win bet and 3 each ways. The 250 at Southwell, it's a 5 furlong sprint, 8 declared. It's all 3-year-olds in this. It's a small bit risky, the one I've picked, but as I always say, with risk we get reward. If it was the old surface at Southwell, it was more suitable for horses that liked cutting the ground, and with the new surface it's more like Wolverhampton sort of, or Chelmsford. It wouldn't be as fast as Kempton, but the horse that I like in this is Fast Response. It's out of Fast Company, and all them love a bit of dig in the ground. It's owned by the Aussie, the Williams family, the Australians, and it's trained by Carol Burke. It's 3 for 14 lifetime. It won its maiden on soft ground in Windsor last year, and actually the horse that was second in that race, that El Badjan, that won the Criterium then, and it ran in Grade 1 races this year. And it was soft ground that evening in Windsor when it won. And then it won in Musselborough on good ground and on good to soft. 7 runs this year. 3 runs back, it was very, very unlucky. It was a second to Intrinsic Bond when it couldn't get through on the rail. Who was riding it, you won't be surprised to hear, to Sam James. And Intrinsic Bond won that race of 85, and then it won the Great St. Wilford in Ripon in its next start, then off 90. And Mark's Choice was third in that. It was won today as well in Ripon. If this takes to the ground, it's 8 to 1. It's the second worst betting in the field. A pint each way on that. If this takes to the ground, it has a right good chance, I think, tomorrow. Sam Fielden as well, he must be related to the trainer. He takes off £7. In his last 15 rides, he had a winner on 6 places. We got 3 then at Gowran Park. The 255 at Gowran Park, Bandwidth for Andy Oliver. It's a 3-year-old affair as well. It's a 3 to 1 shot. It didn't run at all last year, and its 2 runs this year has been, and it's only 2 runs in Sligo. I was there both evenings. A big, strong horse. Last time it was third to Earls in Roscommon. And if you throw out the previous run before that in Galway, it was 4th to Darien and Earls in Limerick. So there's 2 good races that it was in. It's up against its own age group. It's a 3 to 1 shot. There's a pint win on that. And then the 355 at Gowran Park, it's a mile apprentice handicap. I don't normally go into apprentice handicaps, but there's one there I was sort of looking at, Nyle Rua for Tom McCourt. Tom McCourt, the only thing is his Baron isn't going that particularly well, but they have to turn a corner at some point. JJ Ryan, a £4 claimer, will bring it down to 52 off a 56 rating. But it finished well over 7 furlongs last time out over the track, and was gambled on 33s into 12s. And its initial figure of 64. But it had two good runs, I thought, as well, in Killarney and Bellewstown at a mile. Then it went back to 6, and it was a 7 the last time, and it was running on. It's a 12-1 shot. They're paying 5 places, pint each way on that. And at the 5 o'clock at Gowran Park, Inchiquin Star for David Murnane. Shamie Heffernan stays loyal to it as well. He rode it the last time. It had 2 solid thirds in its last 2 runs in Leopardstown and Galway. Heffernan, have a better way of riding. It ran very well, I thought, the last time in Leopardstown. The only thing about it is his rating has gone up. He's been so consistent lately. His rating has gone up from 65 to 74 without winning. That's £9. So they need to get a win out of it, soon. So there's 4. I might do, a couple of quid each way accumulator as well. Or you can put them in an each way tricks or an each way or a lucky 15 or something. But there's a couple of them that should, that should be in the money anyway, if not winning. So that's what we're trying to do to round off the month, which has been pretty good for us. Over and out. Bash the bookies.